is unbelievably unlikely. The chances of existence are almost infinitely small. Every life is a miracle.
Says I'm a miracle. Says I'm a special little guy. And I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. Now it is his handsome, strong as me. It's true, he indulges my tendency to fall, but I'm his little soldier, up to 4 feet. My mommy says I'm a miracle. Look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day Donald Trump, the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious Caroline. She has never seen me too Caroline. She says that I don't have to come down on the creek. Yes, then give me more cake.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight. This is your fault. With your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right. You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Frenchman. I've told her all about you. Scary woman she is. Used to compete at the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Get off to bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You must let little things like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of Violet's hair tonic for men. Yep.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset.
Good hair needs a good brain.
Your hair is great. Mine! Yes! Great! Now, I would do a thing like that. Maybe use some mommy's peroxide by accident? That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man. My lovely. It got me to make questions. What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool?
Where's the booty? Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
See you here in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mom wanted me to stay home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an acrobat and an escapologist, fell in love and got married.
And they performed some of the most incredible feats together. And people would come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. Not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house. And although they loved each other, they were sad. tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform one of the most dangerous feats ever known to man. It is called the Burning Woman, hurtling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharp and spiky objects, caused by the man lost in the cave. And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know yet. Bye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
After your first day of school.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. No? Okay. Now, can anyone read this?
Oh, I can read this. I know.
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender.
Is the word tomato?
No. But tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda, I can now read words. So, Matilda, you can read words?
Yes, I mean, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences, because a sentence is basically just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, then you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
Yes, I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Jane Eyre, Oliver Twist, Crime and Punishment, Nicholas Nickleby, Lord of the Rings, and The Cat in the Hat.
Just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, headmistress, in my class, there's a girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
Headmistress, I don't think that Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum est Megiddo.
Bambinatum est Megiddo, children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I did, Headmistress, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
Miss Trunchbull, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules!
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school. Look, these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight. See how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4. Country. You have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squid to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
Apply just one simple rule to hammer-throwing life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it Find the valley line and tow it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, headmistress, I must tell you that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, question after questions. Oh, don't tell me we're not rich. They took one look on the mileage of the first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake. So you lied? Of course I lied. And they didn't believe you? Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. I've got hair. And what's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the TV?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it.
You know what? Here's what I think you're lovely. Oh, you show the little brat. Oh, I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo. Do we have any super glue in the cupboard? And while you're at it, why don't you take your stand it up and stick it to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you'll take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, do all those brains inside your head fit? I mean, it's got to hurt. All squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they all just fit.
You are totally convinced, yes? Sir, you have very big brains. They squish up your eyes. You can move things with your mind.
Well, I better stick around just in case they do start to squeeze out of your eyes. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best that we become best friends.
Help me. Someone put a whole can of dirt on the trunk of this chair. Someone put her eye in and now she's after me.
That's not fair.
If Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're squished.
They're saying she's gonna put me in the choking. What did they say about the...
What's choky?
They say that the cupboard her office that she throws children into is lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass. It's a place you were sent and you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When their hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat from the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out the maggot known as Nigel.
He's right here, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleep disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, usually without any warning. We put him under these coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely. He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is this time for school yet, Mom?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all.
Amanda Thread! What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails. Then your mother is a trick! You there! What is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different cars, sir. Green hair. Yeah, it was National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world. Like lettuce and it's not. Tomorrow at 1, sir? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you eat. I'm gonna leave this on. Yeah. It's like break.
One, two, three, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn.
Who's this?
Yes, hi. My name is Miss Honey. I'm Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Oh well. Come in with us. We're rehearsing. This is my dance partner. Rodolfo.
Ciao.
Oh, parli Italiano, bene.
What? I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this. Oh, wait, say.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. As you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
Come on. I can dance.
Look, Miss Fussy. Looks are more important than books. Now, take a look at you and look at me. You chose looks, and I chose better ones. Have a seat. Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people are clever. It's very quaint. It's very
but run. People don't like smarty pants, one go around claiming that they know stuff we don't know. Now here's a tip. What you know matters less than the volume with which what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important. So you have got to be loud. So you gotta learn to stand up and stick out in the crowd. A little less flat, a lot more heel. A little less fact, a lot more feel. A little less brains, a lot more hair. A little less head, a lot more derriere. No one's gonna tell you when to shake your tush. Well, you gotta bite. Don't hide it under a bushel. No one's gonna look if you don't stand out. No one's gonna listen if you don't shout.
No one's gonna care if you don't care.
So go put some highlights in your hair, cause you gotta highlight what you got. Even if what you got is not a lot, you gotta be loud. You gotta give yourself permission to shine, stand up and be proud. A little less, a lot more Z. A little less shh, a lot more swing. A little less dressing like you're wrong. A little more ba-dum-bum-bum. Whew, I look nice. You don't. No one's gonna tell you when to wiggle your bum.
No one's gonna love you if you don't know the rumba.
Everybody loves a little something exotic.
But learning a language is over the top.
It doesn't really matter if you don't have not.
As long as you don't know what the bit class.
Less you have to sell, the harder you sell. The less you have to say, the louder you dress. The dumber the act, the bigger the confession. You gotta get up. You gotta get up and be loud.
Loud, 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 loud,
great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer thrower and who loved nothing more than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologists.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in a cage, has been canceled. No! Canceled because we're gonna be parents.
No. Just then, the acrobat's sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, the publicity, and the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract is a contract. You shall perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No, 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 no!
What happens next? I don't know yet, Mrs. Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You can sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, why that's the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into my office and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Setting up a little spitball arguing. Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is G-U-I-L-T-Y guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake, and I was kind of almost maybe thinking it was out of my mouth. Maybe. But I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. You see, I'd scoffed on the Trunchbull's ate too quickly, and I was starting to fight back. See?
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
I didn't do anything.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted straight from my mouth into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Globetrotter.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, and I'm really sorry.
As long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
It is?
Yes, Globetrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful. Marvelous. That makes me so happy it gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. I'll cook! What's the matter, Globetrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
No, you are not full. I will tell you when criminals let you are full. And you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake. No must eat.
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat! Eat.
He can't.
I just love eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce. Might be nice, but even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't. okay, Jimmy. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well, come along, Bob Trotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part. There's more. The second part. And the second part is shocking!
I guess no, you can't, please.
Steve, you think I would allow myself to be beaten by these men? Who do you think I am, Jenny? A weakling? An idiot? You. No! No! Not Chucky! No! No! Chucky!
That's not right.
Matilda! Thank God you're here. I've been dying for the next part of the story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school that's been behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a hug.
Smile. We have done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, reach out, catch you with one hand, grab the fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames, especially inside dress, before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off! Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharps and spiky objects, and suddenly the padlocks pinged open, and the door fell away. The escapologist reached out to catch his wife and a child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabs her hand and covers the chains in foams before they can be both blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending.
No,
No?
no. The escapologist used just a touch too much of foam, and their hands became slippery, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body except for the little ones at the ends of her fingers. She lived long enough to see their child. And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. The escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what had happened. He even asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police.
No, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. You better go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end.
155 full fingers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I? Backwards. When suddenly I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed a drill and using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car and elected it to reverse. Backwards. Within a few minutes, I had reduced the mileage to practically nothing. Backwards! Exactly. 10 minutes later, the Russians shop. Expensive suits, dumb glasses. Russians are nocturnal. I saw that on a program last night. That was a program about badgers. And did it work? Fantastico! Now people to afford adults. Oh, they both!
But they trusted you and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you? You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that school and tell your teacher you're never to be let in again. What? And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you'll never read another stinking book as long as you live, young man. I'm a girl. Now go to your room, you little creep. Backwards.
The eschatologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Wrapped up in the grief of my wife, and I'd forgotten what mattered to us most. I love you so much. I should spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep that night, the eschatologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she will do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last the little girl had ever seen of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, and there is an age for being a sniveling little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bob Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, only Bob right here is a good toad now.
Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness in stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, you must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you all. Flabby, disgusting, revolting. Revolting, I say. It's time I covered you up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet maggots when I'm speaking. Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and his egg will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of his egg will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, hold. Just like a rotten egg floats to the top, the bucket of water. A whiff of the surface, the sketch of the text. protest, the thump of defiance, the odor of coup, the waft of anarchy in progress. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too pooped for skimming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's stop it up now. Double time. 2, 3, 4. Discipline. Discipline for children who aren't listening. The misalignation, it's an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to master in the art of classroom mystery. Discipline, discipline, discipline. The smell of rebellion, stench of revolt, the reek of pre-pubescent plotting, a whiff of resistance, the pang of dissent, the funk of glorified erotic. Let's bring this odor home! The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the pang of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is squashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this stench away. Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That's because you, Jenny, are weak. You're pathetic. You are, in fact, a sniveling little newt! You! Cockroach, you jerk, you vile, repulsive, delicious little
Leave him alone, you big, fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be this. You ought to be in a prison, the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you strapped up to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall.
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind admitting these stories delivered to me fully embraced. And when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I just wish they'd stop. My dad, my mom, and the telly and stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. This was mom's anger, and the anger is life. And this burning inside me we usually pain, but it isn't on today. And he and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly, everything. Like silence, but not really silence. Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm. Like I said.
I'll tell you there was no length to which I shall not go. No passion I shall not know. No length to which... Oh dear. There's a noose in my undies. There's a noose in my undies.
Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still have the chance. Come on, go home. Bye-bye. Matilda, watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange? How would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
So, what do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't believe you should be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's too many brains in my head? They have to squeeze out the right eyes?
Not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. How about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar, and a cheat, and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home, sweet home.
Miss Honey, are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am. Very.
But don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but I was out walking one day and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind, but when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian, and she was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. When I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all of those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every single penny, and she even produced a document saying my father had given her his entire house.
But you really think he did that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, just like I can't believe that she would have killed himself, which is what she set out.
You think she did him in, don't you?
I can't say, Matilda. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman have made me, well, pathetic.
Let's go to the police.
But no, we can't. We have no evidence, and besides, my aunt is a much
Who is she?
respected. I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss.
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
This class is going to have a very, very special spelling test. And anyone who gets one single answer wrong shall go to Shooky. What are you looking at?
You.
You! Spell, I don't know, let me see. Spell newt. Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt. What?
Miss Honey's taught us. She's very good at teaching.
No. You! Spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all, with love and patience and respect.
No. How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madame? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell Angelica.
But that's not a word. You just made it up.
Spell it, or go to Shogi, and I shall warn you, it has silent letters.
A M C H E L L A.
Dear, I'm so sorry. There was a silent Z. You're going to Shogi. Cat. C-A-F. Cat.
I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in Shoki too.
Dog. D-Y-P-M-E. What are you doing? Stop this.
Table. S-A-B-F-Y. You can't put us all in the Shoki. Banana. G-T-A-A-P-I. Bully. J-B-R-H-K. Revolting.
I got it wrong, miss. You'll have to put me in Shogi too. But wait, you can't put us all in Shogi.
It's writing on the chalkboard behind.
What?
Agatha. This is Magnus. Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave. Or I will get you
now the owner of a beautiful old house she had been owned by the Trunchbull. The Trunchbull was never seen again. The trophies were immediately destroyed and Miss Honey took over. It was often said that it's the best school in all of the land. Matilda was never again able to meet Victor Fries. She said it was because she no longer had a need for supervisors. But she was still stuck with parents who were cruel and called her names for the rest of her life. Oh wait, there's a short epilogue. Stand by.
Spain? But why? Because this trip rates on
155 whole things.
to the Russian Olga.
What are the damage my legs? My beautiful legs.
Where is your father?
He's... I don't know.
The wormwood is a stupid man, and it seemed I was stupid too. It's a very, very rude and stupid thing to do.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude. And very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. The people I deal with, the thinking is all backwards. Backwards! I can have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he'll still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of my revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as a daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here and really change the lines. Let's stay here with me.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda, and I'd look after her with love and respect, and I pay for everything.
Our daughter. Here. You. Dad, you called me your daughter. Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey? Yes, I do. You want to look after her.
I do.
Well, we're a bit short of so yes. Thank you. Oh well. Guess you'll be missed. Oh, and FYI, she likes to read long, boring books. Sounds like a dream to me. And with that, the word was.
And